Hello, my friends, and welcome to Five for the Future for this week, the week of June 17th. 1 week late due to vacation and illness, but I'm happy to be here with you this week to talk about the 5 topics that stood out to me recently as signals of change that could impact your small business. I'll summarize the stories and share why you should care. Ready to get started? Here are our 5 topics for this week. AI versus journalists, digital marketing for skeptics, commercial real estate is hot, politics and small business, and tech bros are the worst kind of bro. Tech bros are the worst kind of bro. So, question. How does your salary compare to recent tech and private equity CEOs? You can thank Elon Musk's latest 10-year $44.9 billion, that's billion with a B, deal with Tesla for the exorbitant pay packages, even though he is a bit of an outlier. Salaries of $50 million or more are becoming more common, and the median CEO pay in 2023 was around $16 million. Beyond the work these CEOs hopefully accomplish for all that money, tech bros also keep busy with some unusual hobbies, like rock climbing, mixed martial arts, competitive yacht racing, cricket, kiteboarding, trapeze, roller hockey, and collecting luxury cars. Oh, and doomsday prepping in case of a nuclear war. And in their spare time, they all love to be interviewed on the top-rated tech podcast, the Lex Fridman podcast, where all the top alpha male tech bros go to chat. But don't worry, it's equal opportunity. Just over 10% of his podcast guests have been women. Tech isn't the only bro-focused industry. Financial firms like Goldman Sachs hire even amounts of men and women at entry level, but women drop out much more frequently, feeling undervalued and expected to act like men, leaving more men in the upper leadership positions. And speaking of that, did you know that of the 37,000 stock exchange board members, there are 566 named Richard or Dick? The good news is that there are now more Black women and more Asian women than there are men named Richard, but half as many Hispanic women as Richards on boards. These boards are still 90% white. Cosmetics company e.l.f. pointed this out in their So Many Dicks, So Few Else campaign recently to promote diversity. So think about, what does this mean for you and your small business? As a reminder, we covered a couple topics here, starting with super high salaries of tech bros and private equity firms, segueing into weird tech bro hobbies, and then moving to the lack of diversity among boards. I guess my overriding theme here is, aren't you glad you aren't a part of these crazy worlds? Sure, I guess a pay package of $16 million wouldn't be so bad, but I'm not sure I'm willing to sacrifice myself and my morals in exchange for that money. Would you? What might the future look like? I'd like to say that in the future, salaries will be more equitable, boards will be more diverse, and there will be both tech bros and gals, but I don't know that we'll get there in the next generation. Do you? All right, that's it for this week. Thanks for watching. I hope these 5 topics and my take at them get you thinking about how these signals of change could ultimately impact your small business. Join me again in 2 weeks. And for those who subscribe, take a look at the 2 bonus stories for paid newsletter subscribers. Thanks.